Broadcasting live from the Albay PIO News Center, providing you the most exclusive news update from all over the province. This is 12 o'clock Newsbreak. In the local scene, a total of 50 beneficiaries of the special program for employment of students received 60% of their salary funded by the provincial government of Albay Monday, August 19, 2024 at the SPA Session Hall. Each beneficiary was given 7,000 pesos, which represents 60% of their salary for 20 days of work at a daily rate of 590 pesos. The remaining 40% of their wages, amounting to 4,727 pesos, will be provided by the Department of Labor and Employment once all the necessary documentary requirements have been submitted to their office. There are 50 beneficiaries whose salaries have a DOLE counterpart are part of the 569 students enrolled in SPES this year. The remaining 519 beneficiaries whose salaries are fully covered by the PGA will also receive their payments, as reassured by the Albay Public Employment Service Office. SPES is an annual program that benefits poor but deserving students and out-of-school youth in Albay, aged 15 to 30, with the primary goal of helping them meet their educational needs. Another story, the Albay Provincial Human Settlement Office, in collaboration with the Albay Veterinary Office, distributed 30 native chickens to the Homeowners Association of the Simon Village Resettlement Site in Daraga, Albay. Lisa B. Eva, Division Head of the Economic Support Service Division of APSO, explained that the initial recipients will take care of the chickens until they start laying eggs and reproducing. The chickens will be passed on to other households beneficiaries within the resettlement site, providing them with an additional source of income. Prior to the distribution, the AVO conducted training sessions for the homeowners associations on how to manage the circulation systems of the chicken to maximize potential income. Norberto O. Dirama Jr., president of the association, expressed hope that this opportunity can be expanded to other groups. In the national scene, President Marcos has ordered all government agencies to monitor areas and people who are most vulnerable to Mpox, formerly known as monkeypox. The mandate came after PBBM met with Health Secretary Teodoro Herbosa and other officials. Herbosa said during the said meeting that 10 Mpox cases have been already reported since last year, and all of those were able to recover. He noted that there is still no public emergency on Mpox, emphasizing its low number of cases and low fatality rate caused by the disease in the country. Another story, the Department of Health has already recorded almost 400 dengue-related deaths from January until mid-August this year. According to DOH, a total of 396 deaths were reported in the country from January 1 until August 10. This number is lower than the 421 deaths logged during the same period in 2023. However, the agency noted that the 150,534 dengue cases this 2024 is 39% higher than that of last year's, with 107,953. In connection with this, Health Secretary Teodoro Herbosa has warned the public against dengue, reminding everyone to keep their surroundings clean. In other news, the Quezon City QC government is strengthening its response mechanism for Mpox through improved prevention, control, and response protocols. It has also initiated protocols for sending specimens to the Research Institute for Tropical Medicine and referral systems to hospitals. This initiative came after a non-QC resident who was found to be in the city was identified as the first Mpox victim in the country this year. Based on the findings gathered by the Quezon City Epidemiology and Surveillance Division, The patient had visited a dermatology clinic in QZ for a consultation. In connection with this, QZ has formed a quick response team for impact contact tracing efforts. The city government has been establishing a response mechanism for impact since 2022 in recollection. And in the news outside the country, Australia has approved the construction of a massive solar and battery farm that would export energy to Singapore. This $24 billion sun cable project, dubbed as the largest solar precinct in the world, is expected to power 3 million homes. The 12,000-hectare project, supported by tech billionaire and green activist Mike Cannon-Brookes, will also include panels, batteries, and even a cable that would link Australia with Singapore. The Australian government is aiming to begin the said solar and battery farms' energy production in 2030. And finally, in the news outside the country, a serial killer described by police officials as a vampire and a psychopath, along with 12 other Eritrean nationals, escaped from Nairobi police jail in Kenya. The said psychopath, identified as Collins Jumaisi, 33, was arrested last month after being accused of murdering 42 women following the discovery of mutilated bodies in a slum of the Kenyan capital. The Kenyan police has immediately launched a manhunt operation and has arrested 8 police officers who were allegedly involved in the said escape. It was found out that the suspects were able to escape by cutting through a wire mesh roof at the police station with the aid of some insiders. And that's all for the 12 o'clock news break, August 22, 2024. And we'll be right back next week for more news updates. And thanks to our 12 o'clock news break writer, LJ Lurejo, and on the technical side, Chad Bobis. And of course, our Provincial Information Officer, Mary Luduca Castillo. And under the supervision of our Governor, Edsel Grexlegman. Happy long weekend, everyone. I am Greg Hallare. Thank you for subscribing.